Alrighty, hey everybody, JC3. I'm going to try this with the headset mic today. My Yeti is picking up a lot of ambient noise. Several neighbors around me have construction work going on. A neighbor back over here has roofing being done, so I'm going to try this. If the sound is better, Scorchman, let me know, and I can stick with this. If it's too hot or if it's picking up ambient stuff, let me know. But this is where we are on day 3 of Illuvium Zero. This is my Crimson Wasteland, and you can see, let me scoot over here, you can see that I have got a couple of Solon mined already. It costs 100k per mine, so if I wanted to dredge, it's 100,000, in this case silicon, the other ones take the other resources. You can see here it takes 2 hours. In the past it would take, it started out with a base of 23 hours, and then you could get it down to, I got mine down to low as 17 hours. But now you can mine 3 every 2 hours so long as you have the resources. So, you know, theoretically, if you are awake 24 hours and you could click every 2 hours, you could mine 36 a day. That won't be me because I'm at least on the tier 1. Maybe I'll get that high later. But so yeah, you'll also notice, I want to show you up here that this particular land, while it has 3, 3, and 3 on my elements, it has 5 and 1 on my fuels. Not great, but we can work around it. The reason we have to work around it is if I want to upgrade this to level 5, I need 10 Hyperion. I don't have a Hyperion mine. Well, it's just like we talked about yesterday with the resources. You have to build a converter. So we're going to go up here. Let's see if I can build. I have no idea if I have the supplies or not. So we'll go down here, pick up a Hyperion lathe. Okay, cool. It just requires Quantum Fabricant 1 and these resources. No problem. It's going to take an hour to build. Actually, let me turn something else on first. I want to see this because as I move it around, I want to see what it does. Alright, so it's 84%. If I move it down here, I saw an 85 there. If I go way out here by itself, it's 80, so the base is going to be 80 around nothing. 83, if I get it closer to power, does it do better? 87, if I put it there, if I moved that, that wouldn't. Alright, 84, 84, 85, 84. Alright, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to add some power to it. We got in here 85, 85. Up here is really the best I got so far. I can do an 87 right there. What if I go over here? 87, 87. Alright, for now we'll put it there. We'll play with it later. What that's going to do is, most likely it's going to make my time a little longer, but we'll see. So we'll start that. That's going to take an hour. Turn this off. Hit my activities. And then let me show you what else I'm doing, because this is one of the things I like about this game. Realistically, I could sit here and click on this every 2 minutes, but I don't. As it gets longer and longer, you have to click less and less often. You can see I've built out this land here as well. I am building. Now the beautiful part about this land is while it is 5 crystal, 3 lake, and only 1 outcrop, I have 2, 2, and 2 on my fuels. So this land will work for fuels better. My other land compensates in other ways. Primarily, the Crimson Wasteland is actually a part of a square. So I have a 2x2 square, which will become a mega city once they get that going. And when they do that, I should be able to share resources between plots. I think they're pretty hush-hush about what's going on with that. So let me see where we are here. You can see here also, I have my converters. I have nothing to collect here. I already collected. I have nothing to collect here. I already collected. Because I have 5 silicon, crystal deposits, which brings me silicon. I usually will use these to convert to carbon, but for the time being, because I'm significantly higher in water, or hydrogen, I guess, I will convert that. So you just click here, and it will cost me this to make this. Now, even if you have a tier 3, if you don't have this particular landmark, you might not get the same numbers I'm getting to convert to carbon. Yours may be different. But because I have a slight boost to anything to do with carbon, I'll get a little more carbon. So I'm getting more than I'm putting in. So it's a good deal here. As you can see, it costs 12 minutes. These are level 3 and level 3. And this one is, because it's got a higher percentage, I'm even getting a better return. Let me show you what that means. That's the efficiency rating, 41, 141, and 163. So that has to do with your power, your... well, I thought it had to do with proximity to the... Yeah, it does. So here's my carbon deposit, and it does affect... I wonder... I can't move it now, but it did show kind of a not really a ring, but a square area of green and then yellow where it would affect the percentage there. So when you build that, if you have turn some stuff on, it'll help you out. I have noticed that I have to do a lot of power upgrades, because especially here, because I have the fuel, the resource, and 2 condensers. So this guy is a level 3, this guy is a level 3, just because I'm putting out, requiring so much energy here. So you do need to spread these out and keep them upgraded. So yeah, we've got 16 minutes on that. I could speed it up. I'm not going to. So the next thing I'll do is probably hit my other 2 crystal deposits to get my crystal flowing, so that I can just roll those into more carbon. Same deal here on my upgrade. I need carbon, I need silicon, and I'm going to need Hyperion. So I am building a Hyperion lathe. No, that's the other one. That's just the mine. So yeah, that's a tier 1. We'll have to move that up significantly. Between this one, and this one, I should be able to get this whole area. But I may have to add another power plant, just because these guys suck down the power. You can see it requires, requires 500 power just for that. And let's see what this guy's generating, 1500. This guy's generating 1500. This guy requires 200. So 200, 200, 900, and this guy requires 425. So I'm almost at it's 1325. So this power generator can pull that, but this guy's also pulling from that. So that's another 150, 1475. So this guy is actually covering all 4 of these, and this guy's helping out with 1, 2, 3, and probably hitting some of these too. So just something to be aware of. I'm not running into structure limits yet. So one thing I do like that they did is upgraded how much storage each thing grants as you upgrade your mines and you upgrade your storage. It used to be like at a tier 4. What is this? This is a 4, and what have I got up here? 169, right? So a tier 4 plus the storage that I've where is he? Also a 4. That's previously I would have had to build 2 or 3 of these to get to this level of storage. So I do like the changes they've made there. But you can see how often I'm clicking. As I upgrade these, the time between clicks expands. But I'm sorry, somebody's blowing up my phone here. Cool. By the way, that was the missus telling me that the opening ceremonies go live at 1:30 on Peacock. If you want to watch them live, I will probably tell her I'm going to wait for... I'll wait for tonight to watch with you. And yeah, it'll be on replay because I know they're not listening to me because, why would anybody be listening to me? And holy crap, I'm in the dark. Watch this. Oops. Sorry about that. Is that a little better? But please, for the love of God, NBC hosts, don't talk during the music. Don't talk during the show. Like, you can talk over the walk-ins and introduce people, but when they're playing music and they're showing artwork and they're doing their opening ceremonies, shh. No one wants to hear you. We want to hear what's going on. Alright, so let me switch back over here. Also a little sad, I've got an old neighbor where we used to live who is one of the funniest people I know. Does kind of a running live commentary on X. And it's just hysterical. Alright, so let me see where we are here. We're still building that, no problem. So yeah, I throughout the day just kind of come back in and I'll spend 10 minutes clicking back and forth. I have not bought a new builder because they're 120 gold, and I'm not spending the money yet. Go ahead and turn this guy on since we can't upgrade him right now. See, I'm not going to sit here and click every 2 minutes because I have other stuff to do. But that's the good thing is I can come in and play for 10 minutes, get some stuff done, and go back to work. So yeah. I will next get started here on a little video working on a tier 1. So you see 1, 2, 3, and there's a tier 2 down here for Crimson Waste. Those are all 4 right next to each other. So hopefully we'll have some of that. I picked this up the other day, Taiga Boreal. It's got one, it's evenly balanced across. It has all 3 resources, and tier 1s only have 1 fuel. But as you've seen, if you're missing a fuel, you can just build a condenser or converter. But yeah, I'll do some tier 1s to see how quickly we can get up to farming some fuel. I'll also keep a running count. Got my little post-it note here of when we started stuff. So we'll start a tier 1 and a tier 2 and see how quickly we can get to fuel and blueprints there as well. Other than that, let me pop back up here, hit my Halcyon C, do some clicks, and I believe that's all I've got for you today. Let me connect those just because it makes me feel better. You'll notice it does make a difference. Just a little one. But having stuff connected makes a difference. I plan on leaving this space open for my scanners and probably this space open for my scanners. I'll keep everything else tight around my resources. And we'll see. Maybe they've made some changes on the distance the scanners have to be from each other to be 100% effective. Or maybe you can boost effectiveness. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But that's where we are right now. If you got any questions, comments, snide remarks, toss them in the comment section. I'm looking at you, Ron, for those snide remarks. Anyway, if you want to, give us a like, give us a subscribe, whatever. Come check us out in the Discord, definitely, because we are talking about this in a lot of other games. Let me show you one thing real quick. Boop, this is the other thing whoops, not that. Not that. Where is it? That. Yay, there's my Facebook. So this is one of the other things I do. I flip back over here. This is Serum City, done by Faraway Games in collaboration with some Yuga Labs IP. So yeah, I check on this, and just to brag for just a minute, this is the leaderboard where you can earn stuff, and boom, I'm number 3. I go back and forth with Justin Buchan over here. We've been battling back and forth on the leaderboards. So another place where you can play and let's see if I have one. Cooking. No, okay, so you can craft NFTs. I'll go ahead and do this just so you can see it. You craft NFT. I crafted this little short sword, right? And you can actually burn it, or you can mint it as an NFT and sell it, or use it to upgrade your leaderboard points and all that stuff. But anyway, that's the other thing I do when I'm not clicking through my resources here. So yeah, we'll keep going. I'll start a series on tier 1s and tier 2s to see how quickly we can get up here. You see, I'm already already after one day. I started this last night, harvesting fuels on my tier 3s. So I've harvested 3 of those, and then the same over on the Crimson Wasteland. We've got 3 of these. I've got enough to start. So that's okay. Yeah, since we've got enough, we'll go ahead and start that. We'll get 3. In 2 hours, I'll have 6. Cool. So that's where we're at. Enjoying Illuvium Zero. It doesn't take a lot of time. It does take more time to get started, but once we get things up and going, I'll probably check in 2 or 3 times a day when I'm sitting here working. And it's nice. Looking forward to the ability to sell fuel and to find blueprints to sell or craft. So yeah, check out the Illuvium Discord. IGN did a great video on them. Check them out, guys. I may have a is it an affiliate link to their Discord? I don't remember. Whatever. If I find it, I'll throw it in the comments. Anyway, have a good one. We will talk to you later. And Fortune is awesome. See you guys.